Morning, guys. Welcome back. So, as you know, I'm Jamie. Today, I'm trying to do things a little bit different. So, pretty much, I'm here heading to work. So, what I want to do is basically talk about money. So, let's start money. So, these are just little topics that come to me as I go along. I share them with you, share my thoughts on them, and so on. So, now, one of the things is, for me, I know a lot of persons normally say, like, they don't have the money to start up whatever it is that they want to start, right? But, to be honest, I believe it's just an excuse, because when I started out, I never have the money to do a lot of things that I wanted. I remember even when I started out my ACCA, because I'm on the way to becoming a chartered accountant, I never have the money to do it. But guess what? I find a way. So, at the end of the day, what I try to say is that where there's a will, there's a way, guys. So we need to make sure, say, whatever it is that we're doing, we have plans how to do it and all of these things, right? So I'm going to tell you how my ACCA journey started. Now, at the time, I was working at the call center, because I'll share that with you guys on a video already, that I used to work at a call center. No, I can't tell you. Working at a call center, I never really make no whole heap of money, right? I have my little car and them things, so you know, so I have to buy gas. I never live with my parents, so I have to pay my rent, I have to pay my light bill, I have to pay my water bill, and all of them things. So the money from the call center, it could have only do so much and no more. You get me? But me at the call center, I started call center in about 2010. No, when me start to call center in 2010, I say, yeah, but no a little time and then get me big job and step out of this thing. I'm sure that a lot of people say. But at the end of the day, I don't really say it work out. Now, may I tell you, 2 years into the call center thing, still there. Can't move. So this is 2012 now. So I look for a call center and I say, nah man. But I had this call center thing too long. I can't move. What am I going to do? I have my resume already. I do my degree and everything. But I not get no call on my resume. I send my resume like hell. Like every week I make sure I send at least 10. And I not get no call. But that never discouraged me. What me take from that is that if me have a resume right now, me not make no call, get back no call off of that resume. That means there's something wrong with my resume, don't. So you know the next thing me do? Sign up for my ACCA. But me know say the amount of money needed to do my ACCA, I didn't have it. I didn't have them kind of money because I got exempt from a few subjects for the ACCA, but guess what? Even though I'm exempt, I still have to pay for them. So I had to pay for the exam. It was 3 exams. I was exempt for 3 exams. So I had to pay for each of those exams. Then after that, I have to pay the registration fee. You get me? And I think at the time, each of them are between 15 to 20,000. I mean, I have all of them money there. And my little $50,000 a month I used to make can't manage them things there. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I used to go drink every Friday, same way. Marky, me not buy no whole heap of nothing. I buy myself on QRM or whatever it is, whatever liquor I like at the time. I enjoy myself and then I go home. What I decided to do, I said, alright, resume now work, so here I go on. Join my partner. Yeah. Remember my journey partner. The draw at the time was like 100 and something thousand. You understand me? No, this is 100 and something thousand. You know, my plan pan. I say, alright. I'm gonna use that 100,000 here. I'm gonna pay for my first set of exam. I'm gonna pay for my exemption them and all of that. And that's how I start out. Now, don't get me wrong, you know. It never come through the same time. I registered for ACCA like what, 2012. Yeah, so I'm registered 2012. It wasn't until a year after that I got my first job in accounting, because you have to do your exam, you have to pass your exam, and to be honest, the exam slow. By 2013 come around, I only pass like 3 exams. But at least somebody can see say he might try. I feel like that's why I mean get my first job in accounting, because when you can look at this and you say, oh, you don't say a call center that brother at work and him do him ACCA and so on, look like he might try. I wonder if we can give him a bus. And that's how I start out. So if it is that you look for a piece of money, no fight time we not go find. Because when you get paid at the end of the day, you have to go back to work, you have to buy food, you have to pay utilities and all of them things. So that big piece of money, because I'm not going to lie to you, if you be good and busy, you're going to need a big piece of money one time. And it's hard to save up. You get me? It's hard to save up, I'm not going to lie to you. Because you always have little things that come up. You see me? This mash up you can there one day, like with me. Let's say me there today, me might want one tire and all of them little things there. But it add up after a while. So when me the going to partner and me get my 100,000 one knock, you could just make some boom, pay for me thing them, and all of that. So once me pay for it, you know, so me only need to do the current stuff them. No, I think me have to get a credit card, because 100,000 from saying that even could have paid for it fully. You know what I mean? But credit card are one next conversation for your next day. But as may I say, people, join one partner. But think of the partner them still, and you have to make sure somebody will trust you, because for them people nowadays, they say, oh, come, let's go into a partner, and then two you look what them do and rob your money. No, I'm not gonna lie to you. So me already know have it, so if somebody come now and say, oh, them are gonna rob my money, my boy, or if somebody come and say them are gonna rob my money, me not really in that, but find somebody where you trust. You have to find somebody where you trust with your partner. You see me? And build your plans behind that. Make sure so when you get that partner money there, you have to put it towards something useful. You're not going to just splurge, because remember me used to in a partner when me young, because from me young, I joined partner, and I used to go to high school and I joined partner. And I remember one night time, joined a partner, they're about 3rd form or 2nd form in a high school, and joined a little partner. $3,000 was the draw at the time. A partner of my mother and her co-worker them and so on. $3,000 I draw at the time. You know, so I take my $3,000 by Burger King every dollar. Every day I there Burger King. From a Burger King a game shop. You know, my mother looked at me and said, boy, you really spending all that money on Burger King? I'm like, yup. So, as me show you, over time you get more mature, you know, say certain things you have to do. Because right now, you know, never just get up and spend my partner drop or something like that. But at the time, I see my money for partner draw and game shop, so I mean, the truth of in fact it was money well spent in my head at them time, But now you look on it still, you get older, you get a little bit wiser. You see where you need to do certain things, put certain things in place. So I believe partner is a good way to start. I say, I always are going to need a big whack of money to start. You see me? So, try with a partner. Get somebody trustworthy, do your partner. And just start from there. So, you get your big whack of money, you can do anything you want at that point in time. The only thing I say, you know, got a Burger King with a whole light like me. Do something useful. Please. Alright? So, remember, like, subscribe, and share. You understand? So if you like the video, just tell your friend. Because me say, now and again we're going to talk about money. So once you see me in this setting on my car and thing, you know, say, let's start money. Alright? I'm going to talk about where I make money. Now I'm not going to tell you, say, I know everything about how to make money. But there are certain little things that we can share. Because over time, the amount of mistake I make already to hell. But I have to at least can tell somebody, because you don't need to wait you don't need to wait to make your own mistake. Sometimes you can listen to somebody else, learn from somebody else's experience. You see me? Because Mark, I can make some bam and go down the road here, you know, and it end up bad for me. But the problem is not going down the road. You see me? It could be that I go down the road on the wrong side of the road. So all you need to do now, I learn and say, alright, listen. You know, say Jamie go down the road I do. I'm go down on the wrong side, and that's why I'm meeting an accident down this. So here what me I do. I go down on the right side of the road. And once me go down on the right side of the road, I'm supposed to go down. So you don't need to learn everything by yourself. Learn from others' mistakes. You see me? Even your parents them could have do some things in their life but them know what, them not proud of. You see me? You know bother come make the same mistake. So look into these things, people, and see how best you can start making your own money. Now, to be honest, I'm not going to tell you to leave your work. A passive income is nice, but after you reach a stage with your income, you can leave your work if you want. If you feel say your business need your time more, leave your work. You see me? Because to be honest, you can't make more money in your business than anywhere else, you know. And your money, you know. So it all depends on what you want. Like me, still keep my work still and still do my business. So over time, things might change. I don't know yet. Probably do something else, but let's see what happens. Alright? So thanks for watching, guys. So everything you know you hear here is just my own opinions. So if you think about anything or you want to try anything, just make sure you do your research. Cool? Bye-bye.